all the councils we visited. This is due to the large areas to be covered in each chiefdom of the districts daily. However, the most robust was the Bo City Council's example, which is the envy of other councils in the country. Our team, accompanied by the waste disposal manager, Mr. Samuel Hinga, followed the process from collection to the deposit of the waste at the dump site in the outskirts of the city. Samuel Hinga told us that waste disposal in the past was relegated to older people. Presently, the job has been made so attractive that young unemployed youths in the district jump at the prospect of being employed in waste management.
My mandate, anytime we employ people for work, you need to protect them, give them the necessary protective gear, mainly from steel boots, overall, and reflector vest and everything. We can get funds from DSDP, World Bank, government of Sierra Leone, then from our own source revenue. Through them various schemes today, we can able attract funds to get them tools and protective gear for the one that we do the waste management group. You see, one thing about the way you present yourself, now you go to people and value and then people they respect them. But if they look at them, they're so smart and cute, and they will attract more young men. Initially, first time when they say waste management group, now then all retired party me they do them because young men are not really late for going to them. But if you don't make them so attractive now, you will see very young people they in waste management and so become so interesting for people them as well.
The City Council of Freetown assists the Masada Company with the DSDP funds to clean the city. However, the amount of waste generated in the city is enormous, which makes cleaning the city an uphill task. We went round the city to see how effective the cleaning is being undertaken and observed some of the dump sites in the city. Although this skip bin is empty, people prefer dumping the garbage outside instead of inside the container. A major problem most of the councils face in this sector is the maintenance of waste disposal equipment such as vehicles and other heavy-duty equipment to execute this daily exercise. At the Kenema and Makeni City Councils, we discovered that a good number of the equipment needed repairs, which rely on DSDP funds to be effected. According to the Chief Administrator, most of the vehicles and other equipment are grounded and need repairs or maintenance. The Mayor of Kenema City's Worship J.S. Kelfala revealed to us that a good chunk of the contribution from the DSDP is spent on this sector, though DSDP subventions are not received on time.
Waste management. We believe that it is the DSDP that have assisted us to be able to cater for the needs of our country in terms of sanitation, particularly in our city. The waste management vehicles are now old, so we are using much of the funds on repairs and maintenance of those vehicles.
Another challenge faced by some councils is the location and maintenance of their dump sites. Almost all of the dump sites visited lacked perimeter fences. As such, waste deposited at dump sites are blown far and wide from the sites. Also, the dump sites provide a haven for land grabbers and encroachers. We also discovered that farmers, in setting fire to their farmlands, create mayhem at some dump sites. The social welfare sector, though the latest sector to be devolved to local councils, is receiving serious attention in the various districts, especially with the outbreak and fight against Ebola. Some of the survivors have become orphans or are looked upon as outcasts because of the stigma attached to the disease. Local councils now have to concentrate on the care of victims of Ebola apart from previous assistance the sector was receiving.
One cannot underestimate social welfare, particularly now when we are talking about orphans. We are talking about survivors. All these are problems on the council. So with an increase in the DSDP funds, we will be able to cater for the needs of Ebola victims.
They also deal with street children, the orphans, and the street child, people aged. These are all people who benefit from the DSDP intervention with social welfare.
On our visit to the growth center at Binkolo in the Bombali district, we spoke to the manager in charge of the center, who, apart from displaying equipment provided by the council with DSDP funds, explained the importance of the center to the socio-economic development of the area.
They encourage trade machines there, with startup kits there. Yes, sir, for the trainers then, sir. We don't do past 1 year now on the tailoring course. But still, we need more support because the number they increase every day. In fact, we just don't do a survey on teenage pregnancy during the Ebola outbreak. We get a huge number of people don't get better. We some of them at school going picking them, some of them they go to school. We really need help for not going to forget them, together for empower them on these skills trainings.
At the displaced polio camp, we spoke to the head of the camp and other polio victims living in the camp, who explained some of the activities in the camp.
Social welfare, they actually try to push for playing your parts as a ministry. They support we through Galata dying and a computer, because this all people is trained. When you want for printing anything, you go down to Wanyana. So with that, we try for talk with them and make them see the reason for state secretariat. And one of the things that the world when they talk about secretariat, they will get a computer system.
The concept of providing basic essentials for the vast majority of people reflects the determination of government to get closer to the people. However, the past year has been very trying for government because of the outbreak of the dreaded Ebola and lately the infrequent floods that have devastated a good number of settlements around the country. This has made the DSDP the more necessary, as it will provide the much required hope for a better future for communities around the country. This cannot, however, be achieved without revitalizing the program and extending it to a third term.